guys, and welcome to another week's news with Robbie.
Hello guys, and welcome to another week's news episode with Robbietow Star. So you're also going to hear a little bit of my tunes right now, but you hear the whole song at the end of the video. So here we go. Some at the end of the news. I also hope you subscribed, liked, and also smash that bell button so you know when my new videos are out. So let's get into the news now. I guess you're Bob. Hello Bob McBob. Monday, October 7th, 2019. Now Trump faces new whistleblower. US President lashes out as crisis grips White House. The White House was plunged into further crisis yesterday after a second whistleblower came forward as part of the impeachment investigation into Donald Trump. The case involves an alleged security breach in a telephone call between Mr. Trump and his opposite number in Ukraine, which occurred last month. Here it is. As diplomat's wife who fled to US after crash that killed motorcyclist is named, victim's mother pleads to PM, "Don't sweep my son's death under the carpet." The mother of a teenage motorcyclist killed in a crash involving the wife of a US diplomat has begged Boris Johnson to intervene after accusing officials of trying to sweep her son's death under the carpet. Harry Dunn, 19, suffered horrific multiple injuries in the collision outside RAF Crowton, a US intelligence hub in Britain. The driver, a 42-year-old American woman, last night by Sky News as Annie Sakulas left the country shortly afterwards, claiming immunity despite facing possible charges of causing death by dangerous driving. Once the parents heard that, they must have been devastated. Like, I would be devastated, like, way too devastated if my son died. Is that essentially all of it? I only read, well, I guess, bye-bye, Bob. I thought there was tons more to read in that one. Oh well, hello, Bob. Thursday, October 10th, 2019. Give them a chance, give them their jab. MMR myths and online scare stories have seen children's vaccinations plummet and infectious soar. It's why today the Mail issues this plea. An urgent campaign to raise the take-up of childhood vaccinations is launched by the Mail today. We are urging ministers to start a massive publicity drive to reassure parents that vaccines, particularly MMR, are safe and vital. Measles cases have soared with the disease striking 991 children last year, treble the 2017 total. Official figures analysed by the Mail reveal that across Europe, only France has more children without protection against the disease. Here it is. Turkey's blitz on Syria. Warning that invasion may see captured ISIS fighters escape amid new turmoil. Turkey opened up Pandora's box as it launched a military offensive in Syria yesterday, striking Kurdish fighters who helped defeat IS. Warplanes pounded suspected positions of Kurdish forces in Razalyan, a northeastern town with residential areas close to Turkish border, causing mass panic in the streets. The invasion, which sparked widespread green light on Sunday when Donald Trump announced he was moving US troops back from the border area. Last night, Boris Johnson spoke to the US president on the phone, with both leaders expressing serious concern at Turkey's invasion and the risk of humanitarian catastrophe in the region. A Downing Street spokesman said, "Well, I hope the President and the Prime Minister get this sorted out straight away." That's all we have for this newspaper, so what's his name again? Bob. Bye-bye, Bob. Hello, Jeffrey. Saturday, October 12, 2019. See Rue in court. Wags war deepens. Becky warns over leaks. Only contact is via lawyers. Raging Becky Vardy has warned Colleen Rooney, "Believe me or I'll see you in court." The Wags are not talking to each other after Wayne's wife, 33, accused Becky of leaking stories, which she denies. Becky, 37, below and Colleen are now communicating via lawyers. A source said she is prepared to see Colleen in court if necessary. Space hero dies. The first man to walk in space 54 years ago has died aged 85. Russian cosmonaut? Alexei Leonov right nearly did not make it back into the Voskhod 2 capsule after his 12-minute feat in Seoul after his 12-minute feat in 1965 because his spacesuit inflated so much, the Kremlin said. President Vladimir Putin always admired Leonov's courage and thought he was an extraordinary man. Greg the Master in Celebrity Chef's final. Olympic long jump hero Greg Rutherford has been crowned this year's Celebrity Master Chef champion. The London 2012 gold medalist beat reality star Vicky Patterson, 31, and former footballer Neil Ruddock, 51, in the BBC One final show last night. Me and my mum and dad watched that show, and Greg's cooking was mwah, mwah, and mwah. It was like, it looked like a 5-star, like what you would get served in a 5-star hotel. Nearly missed this. Tributes for fundraising schoolboy. Max Power. Schoolboy Max Jones has raised thousands for army veterans after starting aged just 10. They were so grateful they made him their Young Fundraiser of the Year. And now he is the Sun's Hero of the Week and has a special front page and £50 inspired by his ex-soldier Grandad Clive. A 15-year-old began raising money for the not forgotten charity by organising a classic car show and has now held 5. Well, I'm guessing this was all of it. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video and tell me which parts you did enjoy, so now the music is going to start playing again.